Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm beginning this video at the mainland where I'm standing here of Likoni, and Mombasa is on the other side of the sea. And as you can see here, cars are getting into the ferry and people as well. There is a taxation for the cars, but for people there is nothing they are paying. It's catered for the government. That's the public transport they have here across. So Mombasa is on the other side and I'm standing on the Likoni side. And as you can see, there are two ferries ferrying people, while across the other side there are more, so they interchange. So when the other ones are coming, these ones are going. So today we'll go all the way to Ukunda, Diani to be specific, for this vlog. So keep around and enjoy. And as you can see, many people are now allowed to get in. They're going to their respective activities. Some are going home, some are going to work. Lots and lots of people. But people don't pay for ferry, it's for free. But if you have a car, a bus or a lorry, there is a taxation put for that by the government, so you have to pay tax based on that. So you can see Mombasa is on the other side, and now some are coming out, some are going in, and they work 24 hours. So now we are on the Diani Ukunda road, Lunga road, famously known. This one is the road that goes all the way up to the border of Kenya and Tanzania. So let's go and see what it holds for us. And as the journey continues, you see it's a dual carriage, and exactly where it's ending, that's the end of Mombasa County, and now you're beginning Kwale County from that signpost you're seeing there. So let's see what this adventure holds for us. You're all welcome. So the moment you enter this side of the sea, you realize that it's so green. The weather and the climate are so different from the Mombasa side. As you can see along the road, you can see the coconut trees and the mango trees along the road, and it's very green. And these people also practice farming, such as bananas, pineapple, mangoes are also planted from this side. That's a small center we are passing when we are heading to Ukunda. And as you can see along the road, the government of this county articulated it well. Tree planting on either side of the road, mostly fruits, some are trees, but mostly planted are mango trees along the road, which looks so beautiful. It makes the weather so cool compared to Mombasa. So now this is Kwale, and as you can see, tuk-tuk is also famous transportation means here. As you can see, a lot of them, more than even motorbikes, it's famously used here. It's a means of transport you will find everywhere you go. And I think by the look of things, the tuk-tuk accidents are so rare compared to the motorbikes. So perhaps that's the reason as to why people prefer using them to motorbikes, and they are somehow cheaper compared to the motorbike, because it can carry up to 3 people, some 4 people. While motorbike, if you board it, it's like a private means of transport, so which means you will have to cater for a lot of transportation cost. And this is Tawi Center. We are passing it to Ukunda. As you can see, lorries from Tanzania bringing goods to Mombasa. And I'm using a small micro mini bus, kinda a 14-seater bus, public means. So we'll have the view and we'll see what the road has for us until our destination. So enjoy with me this journey. As you can still see, the view looks so good. It's a hot season, it's kind of dry, but the trees makes it look so green still. And the land this side is very fertile compared to Mombasa. Mombasa, they're not farming because the rain is scarce, but this side there is rain, and in the most part have fresh water, so they don't rely so much on seawater. And as you can see, on both sides of the road, fruits are planted. And this is also the route that leads to Msambweni, connects to Msambweni, another town around. And coastal region without coconut trees, it's almost impossible. As you can see, there is lots and lots of coconut trees almost everywhere. And as you can still tuk-tuk are everywhere. Some are coming, some are going, which means the business is doing so well. And now here we are starting the Kongo forest. It's a place which is known for having freshwater springs around. So as you can see, it's very, very green. Someone can't believe that it's coastal region of Mombasa. Because when you talk of Mombasa, we all know that it's a very dry place with no trees, only maybe coconut trees. And as you can see, that's the Kongo River. Right then, I'm chilling and I'm enjoying the journey. So let's keep on with the journey until the destination. And now this is Ukunda, Diani town, sorry. We have now entered the Diani town. And now we have taken a tuk-tuk, heading now to the beach. The famously beach known as Kongo Beach, which has also a river called Kongo, but it's a Kongo with K, not C like Congo, the country. It's a Kongo River and a Kongo Beach that begins with K. So let's see what it holds for us. As you can see on both sides of the road, there are lots and lots of cottages, hotels, Airbnb, as Diani hosts most of the tourists, both locally and internationally. So as you can see, along the road you'll see expect to see a lot of hotels, cottages. We also have beachfront villas, we have holiday serviced apartments, hotel and resorts. We also have eco lodge, tree houses. We have Airbnb around here, and we also have breweries there. As you can see, we have guest houses. There is also Swahili style of houses, which is kind of garage thatched houses. Along the road, as you will see that. See, it's a lot and a lot of hotels lining up on the sides of the road. That means that it hosts a lot of tourists, and it's a very nice place for tourist destination. So if you wanna come to Diani, this is the place you can do your early bookings and consultations where you want to stay and the kind of the houses you would like to stay in. You can see as well the crafts are being sold for the tourists, such as laces, talk of bikinis, and all kind of beach stuff, beach wares. Still see both sides of the road as hotels as well. There are also upcoming ones. There are old ones which are still in business. They are all operating actually. And there are also lots and lots of entertainment joints along the road. So if you're coming to Diani, don't be worried about the entertainment joints. They are everywhere. You'll definitely get to have one, depending on what you want. So here we are at Kongo River, and this is now the post and what they offer. Now this is the first impression of the Kongo Beach. Very clear water and few people, as you can see. Oh, looking so amazing. Very clean beaches with few people, and that's the famous Indian Ocean. and the sand is so crystal white. Here you have to put glasses in order for you to see ahead of you. And as you can see, on the other far end we have the Kongo River. Actually, Kongo River is a freshwater river separated by a dike, a naturally built formed dike which separates the sea and the Kongo River, as we will see when we go ahead. So let me give you a glimpse of this area so well, then I'll take you. As you can see, the ocean is so clear with few people swimming around. Now this is the sand dike, which is naturally formed by the Kongo River. So at times when the river flows, it overflows up to the ocean. So let's keep on seeing the beauty of this beach. And as you can see, lots of tourists are relaxing there. Now this is the Kongo River with boats everywhere, and the guides, if you want to go further in, for you to see whatever it holds for us. It has a lovely forest, aquatic life. Let's take a walk along it so that we can see what it holds for us. So these are small boats, canoes, for the tourists along the Kongo River. If you want to go and see whatever it holds, you're supposed to pay here, and then they will take you. They are very small. I think they can carry like 6 people, some 3, some are somehow big, some may be as many as 8, but they're not too big. So let's walk a bit and we see what Kongo River holds for us. Remember, it's a freshwater lake, and on the other side we have the Indian Ocean, and they only meet when there is a lot of rain and it overflows the dike. It's a naturally formed dike of huge tons of sand. As you can see, it has good forestation, both natural and man-made. As you can see, that's very natural, and some people are doing a lot of fishing. If you can see from the other end, that's a mangrove forest, and it's so green, and the weather here is so amazing. You can come with your mat, with your speaker, and you just chill. As you can see, these are twigs of mangrove leaves that have been planted here. As you can see, there are so many. They just plug and put in the soil and they grow, as you can see. So our forest, we have a clearer view of Kongo River, which is a freshwater river, and at the farthest end you can see the Kongo forest. It marks the beginning of the Kongo forest, and then you can see tons and tons as well of sand in the Kongo River. Kongo River gets its water from Simba Hills and natural springs. And when you slide to the right, you see it's a dike, naturally formed dike by the Kongo River during the overflow. That occurs in some periods of the year when there is a lot of rain, when it overflows and forms an estuary to the Indian Ocean. So this dike is naturally formed, it's not a man-made, and it allows the Kongo River to flow into the ocean, and the ocean doesn't flow back to it. So that makes it remain a freshwater river. Let's proceed to the restaurant and we see. At the restaurant, you are welcomed by the flourish tender of sand, very fine sand. That forms the basement of the restaurant. And this is a restaurant that only sells non-alcoholic drinks, food and beverages. Alcohol is prohibited in this area simply because they have a Kongo Mosque, and Muslim culture, where there is a mosque, alcohol is supposed to keep a very big distance. This is the mosque, Kongo Mosque, very famous one. And as you can see, there are lots and lots of restaurants around, but all of them are not selling alcoholic items. So if you're planning to come here, you're allowed to come with your own alcohol, and you sit somewhere and you have fun your way. So you can see the beautiful view of the Kongo River. So guys, I'm winding this video. and I'm giving you the last views. So kindly consider subscribing, liking and commenting. Your one subscription matters a lot because a journey of 1,000 miles begins by one step. And as you can see up, there is an aeroplane going to Diani. You can have the view, and a lot of people are on the beach. Some are swimming, some are playing football. And that's now the aeroplane to Diani. So enjoy the last view and see you on to the next video. Yes.